So what are you guys looking for?
I'm not really sure. Yeah, my dad recently set up his turntable, so we've been instructed to find some albums from Cambridge. So we're just trying to find something that we think sounds good, but I have not recognized one record yet.
Thank you. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for your generosity. My name is Angela Sawyer, and I'm the owner of a record store in Cambridge, Massachusetts called Weirdo Records. Weirdo Records is a store that first started in my house. I ran it out of my room for about 3 years. I've worked at record stores around town for more than 20 years, and I like experimental music a lot, and there's not a lot of forums for that. So I started just sort of with a little collection, one title at a time in my house, put it on a website, and it blew up a little faster than I expected. So after a few years, I moved it into a storefront. I particularly sell experimental music, and a lot of people ask me what that means, and mostly it means I sell a lot of free jazz, 20th century classical, a lot of stuff in foreign languages. So it's all really very unusual genres that are in a tiny little corner. I often tell people that if the music industry was the size of Central Square, Weirdo is about the size of the little speck of dirt under my fingernail. I'm a very small shop, and one of the advantages of being that way is that I can choose each record individually. I don't just get things I like, although I care about, what's in the store, so I try to have things that I like in here. But if people are excited about something, it's my job to sort of serve the community and get them what they're interested in. They go after getting like a riff that just goes on for miles and miles. Thanks, you guys. They sometimes, when they started out, they didn't have any vocals, and now they sometimes do, and the vocals are basically the make it or break it. If you like the vocals, you'll be all in, and if you don't like the vocals, you'll be like, eh. People around town have been really supportive. Boston is a real record person's town, and lots of people are interested and are very knowledgeable. There's a long-standing interest in abstract music around town. Partly that's because there's so many schools here, but partly it's just because the people here make a difference. They want to have stores where they can go and buy stuff. I think community is the most important thing that there can be about a record store. If it's not about people interacting and getting somewhere, finding out what they like about music, getting to talk to other people, finding new things, and that still happens to me. I've been doing it for 20 years, and still somebody will say something to me and the bulbs will go off over my head, and I'll be like, oh, now I understand that whole genre so much better. There's nothing better than that. That's why I'm here every day. Hopefully Weirdo is a place where you can like whatever it is that you like, whether it's popular or not popular, whether it's old or whether it's new, whether it's really strange or whether it's completely just regular. You can like it on its own terms and on your own terms. People are so odd and bizarre and strange and divorced and alienated from everything that the idea that somebody could put sounds onto a little piece of plastic, send it out into the world like a message in a bottle, and then maybe next week, but maybe 100 years from now, somebody else will get those sounds out and get they may cry from the experience. That's wonderful, that's a beautiful thing to see happen. If that's not bringing people together, I don't know what is.